obviously make it intimidating here, though, the Valencia support. We'll get this game started. Michy Batshuayi hoping to impress on the big stage, on loan from Chelsea. Kondogbia got a big job at the heart of the midfield to bringing the likes of these players on the substitutes bench into the starting lineup a little more often. And it comes in defence, where Thomas Vermaelen replaces Clement Longley. There has been some departures, of course, of Xavi Hernandez and Andres Iniesta. Rodrigo draw at Manchester United in the Champions League in midweek. Carlos Soler replaces Francis Coquelin in midfield. Interesting to see as well the young Brazilian Artur getting another start for Valverde. Valencia stretching Barcelona again. Here's Batshuayi. Gets a shot away and just wide of that far post. Ter Stegen was stretching for that, and the Chelsea loanee close to making it 2-0. Brilliant play by Guedes.
He is quick. This is a super control header past Gerard Piqué.
For Cheryshev. Right back Semedo out of position. In goes Gamero. Lovely flick. Batshuayi! Neto. Just to make sure he... Oh, and it's Sin! Garay! It's given Valencia the perfect start. Barcelona failing to deal with the Parejo corner. And the Argentine Ezequiel Garay popped up at the far post for a tap-in.
He's hardly had time to take his seat, Ernesto Valverde. Terrible defending for Barcelona. Kondogbia goes to the near post, Vermaelen misses it under pressure, and everybody else is almost moving away from the goal. Nobody is the pessimist, and it comes off the shoulder of Gerard Piqué.
Rakitic punched into the feet of Messi, and calmly done by Piccini. In goes Gamero, and behind Semedo, just managed to... Messi! A high-octane start this has been. This is Kondogbia. Well, he'd beaten the outstretched right hand of Ter Stegen, who was happy to see it whistle past his right-hand post.
Guedes is down, they won't like to see that. Lively start for him. But he was excellent against Manchester United at Old Trafford in midweek.
And they did in the opening 8 or 9 minutes. Calls for offside.
He's been picked to give a more muscular approach to that front line alongside Kevin Gamero to really try and ruffle.
The Russian international is the replacement for Guedes. What a World Cup he had. This is Rakitic. Semedo around the back again. Oh, Suarez, was he caught there by Gaia? Referee had an unobstructed view. And Suarez stares at the referee. No decision Barcelona's way.
Without even seeing that replay, Kevin, you know it's not a penalty. Suarez would contest a lot more than that. Accidental coming together. He's waiting for the contact. I think he just keeps his leg up in the air, Suarez, hoping that contact is made. It was.
Oh, Suarez has got the better of a sleepy Gabriel. Goes for the long-range effort. Well, this is Coutinho. Jordi Alba just sliced across that. Good run from Semedo, fed by Rakitic. Possibilities here. Here's Messi. Oh, yes! Razor sharp from Leo Messi. 1-1 at the Mestalla. And it's that man again.
And it's even harder, Kevin, to learn to do that. Just a natural appreciation for the movement of other players around you. What a strike from Messi. Not his greatest hit in terms of power, but the accuracy unerring through the legs of Kondogbia is Suarez.
Messi. Jordi Alba. Brazilian Artur again, looking for one of Messi.
Dealing with it.
Semedo danced past Cheryshev, takes on Gaia and wins the corner. Looking for Cheryshev. It's on, not much to hit. Batshuayi now in there. And a shot from Cheryshev blocked. Here comes Gaia! Well, half of this stadium thought it was going to bury itself in the corner of the net from Jose Luis Gaia.
Well, it's well hit. That was a good ball, actually. Just down the flank outside of Gerard Piqué. Cheryshev does well, actually, to make a nuisance of himself. A good block, I think, from Nelson Semedo. Something brilliant to be to stadium from.
You can find myself, Kevin Keatings, just use your favourite search engine, look for my name. And here's Parejo, sits up nicely. This is Coutinho. Range touch from Cheryshev, might well be punished. Rakitic can't get onto the Messi pass. We're getting in touch, Richard. But with the touch, only to Cheryshev. Yes, couldn't quite get that under his spell. Had to get the shot off quickly.
Well, that was a good attempt. There's Gonzalo Guedes. Left us in the first half. Scruffy defending, actually, from Jordi Alba. That's not too far away. That's not too... What, a foot or so over the crossbar.
Fed in by Gaia. Vermaelen's header away. First sloppy pass of the night from the Brazilian. This is Kevin Gameiro. And Batshuayi!
Those hits.
Here's Coutinho. Suarez. This is lovely from Barcelona. Is there an end product? Usually is when the number 10 is around. Here come Valencia once more. Cheryshev. Gaia on the outside. Semedo will get to him. Parejo. Kevin Gameiro. This is Jordi Alba.
To the men alongside him, Kondogbia in particular pick up a yellow.
Busquets releasing Messi. It's always travelling over body angle there. Coutinho, yellow card arriving. Now then, Parejo has gone down. Was there a stray arm from Coutinho? Well, it's Danny Parejo who's going to get penalised.
I seem to recall he did exactly this against Manchester United. I can't remember who he pulled back, got a yellow card. Well, first of all, Coutinho's been flashed a yellow card for his reaction, if you like, swinging out. But kind of shrugged the player off. Parejo just not want to track back.
Coutinho. Down goes Suarez, almost in stages though. Carlos Soler. Support from Cheryshev. Here's Messi. Can find Suarez this time, and Coutinho! Vital touch from Gaia. And here's a player who scored in the last 2 home league games against Barcelona. Huge roar for the Spanish. Batshuayi and Soler.
Certainly in their side defensively, we'll just trust that the attacking players will get their act together.
Only one change from the starting 11 at Tottenham in the Champions League in midweek, so maybe a little bit of tiredness mentally and physically crept in. Barcelona dominated the possession, as they invariably do. But great work off the ball from Valencia. They too had a physically and mentally tiring game at Old Trafford in that goalless draw against Manchester United in the Champions League. So hats off to them for their defensive performance. Messi and the rest. Oh, and it's Sin! Garay! It's given Valencia the perfect start. Barcelona failing to deal with the Parejo corner. And the Argentine Ηիghlіghts Garay popped up at the far post for a tap-in. Here's Messi. Oh, yes! Razor sharp from Leo Messi. 1-1 at the Mestalla. And it's that man again.